Hello, hello. Today I am going to be talking about my strengths and weaknesses. I will say the context soon. It's basically the same tweet that I'm on, so maybe I will put myself on the side here. Zoom a little bit in. I'm wearing green clothes, so I'm kind of transparent right now. And I could put this. This is green as well. So I don't know, maybe there is an angle in which it looks transparent. See, there is a little bit of transparency here. Yeah, if I put it towards the light, it's kind of transparent. What about this? I could use this to do things like this, right? If I do this, you can see the time now here. It's 4:39. So if Hong comes in and asks what time is it, I can put it here. Rei Ayanami, are you half Japanese? Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Were you the one from Italy? Yes. Yes, and yes, I am half Japanese. Have you watched my latest video, by the way? This one. What I eat in a week in a half Spanish. This video. What a mixed Spanish Japanese person eats in a week. I will put it here. Are you on a single monitor? No. This is how my computer looks. Let's see. This. See, this is WhatsApp. Well, I close it. This is Discord. This is my third monitor. This is my second monitor. You are here. Hello. This is you. This is the upper part of my first monitor. And this is my first monitor, my main monitor. 16 by 9, 21 by 9, well, 9 by 21, 9 by 21. Yeah, I watched it. Nice. Do you like this view? I like the view. I think it's funny. I could put, for example, Twitter here, over here, and the Obsidian. I'm going to talk today, as the title says, I'm going to talk about my strengths and my weaknesses. I'm not sure if you can tell me about them. The idea was that the people here also tell me about them. But see, I can put a window here, another the OBS here, the chat here, some Twitter window here, and then the main thing I want to show over here. Pretty funny. I've never seen two horizontal monitors on the same setup. Looks sick. Vertical, you mean, right? These are vertical. Not sure if you can tell. See? If you, in the top right window, here, you can see that they are being selected on OBS. Wait, if I put it here, yeah, and the main, you can see now on the main screen, down below, This is the horizontal, and these are the vertical ones. Yeah, maybe this shows the verticality better. Are those all 24? No. This one, the main one, the Samsung one, the horizontal below, this one is 24 inch. I think it's called... Yeah, Samsung S24 D391. S24 D391. Just a regular Samsung LCD screen, 24 inch. Then the ultra wide LGs are both ultra wide, and I don't know the model numbers, to be honest, because the Samsung says it on the corner. I can read it here, but these ones, I think I could go into display settings or something like that, but they just say LG ultra wide on the display settings, I think. Yeah, this is more or less the setup, the layout. This is numbered 3, but to me it's the second monitor. See, they are called just WFD or HDR or something like this, but they are not. They don't tell me the. See, LG ultra wide, LG HDR, FHD. Maybe I could look up. Is there something like administrador de dispositivos? This thing. Can I just show the regular screen? This. Okay. And by the way, I'm wearing green, so you can see a bit of transparent thing. And I can use this card. This is like a yellow card from football. This is the red card, and this is the yellow card. But the yellow card is kind of green, so I can use it to like show things behind me. Pretty funny. And if I want to show the time, for example, I can be like here. It's 4:41, 4:44. Screens, monitores here. It doesn't say here. It just says generic PNP monitor. But yeah, they are both ultra wides, LG ultra wides. 27 inch, I think. No, they are 29 inch. But yeah, they are 24 inch equivalents, right? So if you put them side by side with if I were to put them side by side with the Samsung monitor horizontally, they would be like the same height. But because of the extra width, they are more inches. They are like 29 inches or something like that. I think I can rotate it like this. Yeah. Maybe there's a bit of a diff. Yeah, basically the same height. I don't have a ruler right now, but okay. So what I was doing before was this. I saw this tweet yesterday where Daniel was like, are you ask me something, right? How is going your job search? Bad in a sense, good in another sense. I got a job. Well, I didn't get it yet, but I got several interviews, but not for like a software engineering job, or none of the jobs that I applied on stream. It was just some random LinkedIn apply that I did, not even video recording, anything like that. It was just like sending a resume, one of the resumes that I had made for test driver positions. And yeah, it's a short job. It's like 8 months, just a short-term thing. So that's why I took it, right? That's the main reason I applied, because it's short. So if I don't like it, I can be like 8 months and I'm done. And yeah, so it's not software. It's not in software. It's in just like automotive consulting, doing just like handling shit, handling random shit, basically. A car sharing app, doing like administrative related tasks with this kind of app, car sharing app. So yeah, in that sense, it's at least I don't know, it's going. It's not what I would have liked, because it's mainly because of the money, right? They paid very little, so I know already that it's not. I don't feel valued, right? They pay me so little money that I don't feel valued. So it's like I don't want to be somewhere where I'm not valued. But I don't know, it's some money at least that I can get for 8 months, and then I will rethink again the process, and I will probably start a similar cycle of trying to see where can I apply to, right? How can I best leverage the things that I have done to a different position? Especially one that pays well, finally, right? I want to get finally paid well. Or maybe I will do something on my own. Good. You talked about programming. Since when you like it? Some time ago you talked about how you don't like coding. Exactly. I don't like coding, but I like tech because it pays well, right? Technology industry is the only industry that seems to reward people right? Most industries I see, it's like at the entry level, it's just they are paid like shit, right? Then once you are like 10 years in or something like that, it gets better, but it doesn't get mega good, right? It gets better. Tech is the only one where it starts out decent and it gets good, right? That's what I like about it. That it values people. It's not a question of just pure money, right? It's just that it values. It seems like there is this more of a sense of valuing the person whom you are hiring, right? How much they offer you per month? I don't know. Per year, it's 24,000, right? I'm going to be, but 24,000 before taxes, right? So, shit, right? It's basically shit money. It's like you can live with 24,000 per month. Sorry, per month, obviously. You can kind of live with 24,000 per year. That's what, like 1,600 per month, 1,600 after taxes, something like that, right? $1,600 per month, you can't do anything with that, right? Well, it's not that you can do anything. It's that you can achieve what I want to achieve, which is independence, right? Some people, I guess, don't mind grinding for. It's what I'm going to do, basically. Be living with my parents again for however many long time it takes for you to save up for not even a mortgage payment, right? For it's to be able to pay the fucking amount that you have to pay to rent a place, basically, right? The deposit for a place. How much is rent? 900, 800, 700. It's like there is probably very few places to live alone where that you can get for less than 500. There are none, basically. 600 or something like this. Maybe there are some. 800, 700, 800, something like this. That's already what? A third of your shit gone in just rent. Yeah, you can buy car in Spain. They are really cheap used. Not anymore, right? Not anymore. 1,600 euros maybe was decent back 20 years ago in 2002 or 2004 when you could buy a car for 1,600 euros and you could be like, fuck, look at this nice deal, right? I got a fucking Focus, well, I don't know, some car from the 80s maybe, an Escort for 1,600 euros. It's like now, maybe that same Escort from 20 years ago is also 1,600 euros, but there are no 20-year-old cars, like, I don't know, there are no Ford Focus, I don't know, maybe there are some, but you get the point, right? That the prices have increased way too much based on what you can get. I don't know. I wonder where they are cheaper, like here or in Italy. I think in Italy probably Fiat Pandas and all that, there are like so many of them that you can get them for cheap. And if you're in the north of Italy, it's like they make the cars there. So I don't know. Now here are all trashed, possibly. Here, I don't know. It's not Japan, right? When you go to Japan, you see that basically a lot of cars are like super impeccable. It's not Japan, but I don't know. It's probably less bad than in places like Paris, right? In Paris, it's like every fucking car is banged to hell. Here, I guess there is like a little bit more, I don't know, not care for the cars, because I think car culture is like less like that. But I don't know, it's like less crowded, less car use in cities where it's like super difficult to park. It's a little bit less common, I guess. Fiat are like 6K for a city punto. Fiat are like 6K and Hail ruined half car on the road. Oh, I didn't know Hail was that bad. Wait, what's happening over there, by the way? It's Imola right now. I didn't know what happened today. Imola. Tomorrow is the race at 3 p.m. So maybe now it's 5 p.m. So I guess let's see. Oh, quali was at 4 p.m. So it must be ending right now. Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc, Piastri, Sainz, Russell, Tsunoda, Hamilton, Hülkenberg, and Ricciardo. Oh, that's why he's trending. Ricciardo in Q3. Nice. Alonso Q2. Alonso Q1. Jesus. 20th. Damn. 19th because they took time from that. Whoa. Where is Checo? Q2. Damn. Okay, that's what I wanted to check out. I don't know. Let's go back to what I was going to do in the beginning. I saw this tweet yesterday. Anyone want to AMA or tell me a story so that I don't have a thread evaluating my strengths and weaknesses for the 10,000th time. And I was like, I'm caught in the same loop of evaluating my strengths and weaknesses over and over, but more than evaluating my strengths and weaknesses, what I do over and over is talk about what I want. But I don't talk that much about what are my strengths and my weaknesses, I think. I've done it several times in like this, in my hire me videos or that kind of thing. I do it. But I wanted to do it again. Why not? So, evaluating my strengths and weaknesses. Strengths. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know what my strengths are, to be honest. Because if I think of a strength, like for example, making videos or something like that, it's not really that much of a strength, right? It's just that I like doing it, so I do it. But it's not, I'm not the best video maker by any means, or have the best equipment or whatever, right? Or have the best care for detail, have the best attention to detail and all that. I'm not a good coder either, right? I can hack shit around. I can hack shit together sometimes. I don't know. I can think of things, for example, my mixed background. Is that a strength or a weakness? Let's list characteristics, qualities, or things like this. Mixed background, video. For example, I also think I'm not the best streamer, right? I stream, but I don't think I'm the best one. I'm pretty boring most times. Today, I would say today is one of the days where it's not that bad. But some other days are pretty, I don't know what to say. Today, I don't know what to say either, but at least I can pad it around with some things. But most days, I literally don't know what to say, right? When I'm editing a video and I'm streaming it, I don't know what to say most of the process. Streaming. Math. I used to be more or less good at math, but in like high school, I was kind of the best ones at my high school, which is not too big of a bar. And then outside high school, I went to one of these kind of math after school type shit classes. And there, for example, I knew it was clear that I was not one of the top performers in that kind of sense, right? One of the raw mathematical talented people. Engineering. I would say that engineering, for example, I'm not the best one at it. I'm not the one who has kind of the most feel for it. So there are some people who have quite the pulse on engineering things, right? They kind of think in first principles decently. I'm not sure if I'm that kind of person. I would say I am patient, more or less, right? I don't know. More or less patient. What do you think? Feel free to say anything, by the way. Both strengths or weaknesses. I don't mind hearing them. What vibe do you get? Have you seen my videos? What do you think of my videos? Do you think they are a strength or a weakness? Is it a strength that I make them, but a weakness the way that I make them? I would say, for example, weaknesses. Social things are probably my weakness, right? I would say that social relationships are not my forte. Deep focus. I would say that deep focus is not my forte either. I'm more of a lot of different things, not focusing on any of them together and having all of them very taken into account and polished, but more being kind of more or less, I don't know. Having them in an environment or something like this. So strengths, I will say. Let's go. Strengths. Patience. I think I'm patient. In terms of results, right? In terms of results, I can endure, I would say, not getting results, which is, I guess, bad in some senses, but good in some others, right? Because impatient people tighten the feedback loop, right? If you're impatient, I just realized that I can put this in front of the mic actually, and you can see the time. What was I saying? Patience, right? Impatient people push the things to the limit, right? So if you are impatient and you want results, you will push things towards results more or less, right? I guess. There is more of you have more of those qualities. But there are some things which benefit from patience, I think. Introspective. I would say I'm also introspective, right? I'm introspective / thoughtful. I would say that's a. The problem is that I'm not sure to what extent that is a strength, right? That's why it's a quality at the moment. I think action-oriented people are better in some senses. I don't know. What do you think, by the way? You're quiet. Tell me something. Give me something. Technical background. Curiosity. I think that is probably my main strength. I think people are in general not. I don't want to generalize either, but there are many uncurious people around, right? People with no sense of curiosity and with no sense of seeing what's going on in general. I am like that in some context. For example, political related stuff. For example, I'm not very curious about those dynamics and all that. But I generally want to know what is behind something in everything that touches me, right? Music, for example. I don't just want to listen to music a little bit or to go to concerts or whatever, but I want to know how the music is made, right? I watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff of that. videos, same with that. I want to know what people's processes for that are. When I read a book and the book is good, I'm curious about how the book was made, right? I read a book recently. The most recent book that is in my mind is 2666 by Roberto Bolaño. And that book made me want to look up Roberto Bolaño interviews, right? To see what he has to say about his process and all that. I think that is a strength of mine. Curiosity. I'm not sure if curiosity benefits from other things, for example, more than what I have, because maybe I'm too patient, right? Maybe I am too patient regarding where does curiosity have to lead to, and maybe it won't lead anywhere, right? I don't know. But I would say that is my main thing, right? So, in technical background relates to this, right? I think that is, I guess. What do you think? Physical things are also probably my weakness, right? I am not very good at things that require a lot of coordination, probably, right? I'm not particularly strong, nor particularly coordinated. I'd say I'm mid, right? I wouldn't say I'm blatantly uncoordinated or blatantly weak. And I am tall, right? I'm 182 centimeters tall. So, like, I have the inherent strength that comes with being that tall and weighing like 80 kilos, right? How about you? If you don't want to tell me my strengths and weaknesses, tell me about yours so I can get ideas. What are your strengths and your weaknesses, do you think? Where was Rei Ayanami from? Was it Evangelion? Haven't watched it, but there are like a lot of memes, right? Rei Ayanami. Evangelion. Okay, let's see what Danielle has to say about her strengths and weaknesses. From Danielle, strengths. Fuck, I misspelled it. Strengths. Okay, these are the strengths that this strange platform tells you. Where was that? I already did this the other day, but I forgot to like take screenshots or whatever. I'll put it in English when it's done. Humorous, culturally diverse, reflective, authenticity, artistic appreciation, overthinking, procrastination. Wait, the tweet for uploads coming tonight hits a tendency to procrastinate or delay tasks? Okay, maybe that's true. Digital distraction. The tweet listening and learning following flexing on IG suggest a potential distraction by digital platforms. Indirect communication. I forgot humorous. I'm actually really funny. Every Mother's Day needs a Mother's Night. Cultist Simulator. What's this? Endlessly replayable. Robobeat shoot to the rhythm. Is Ultra Kill on sale?
Sounds like you're in trouble. You have 10 seconds. Destroy these damn robots.
Why do you have a fucking phone?
Roger.
Someone else is controlling you! Checkpoint!
Badass moderator to take care of our bots.
Oh, looks like it's too late to favor. Now be a good boy and die! This game blows your mind. Mullet Mad Jack.
Looks rad. Ultra K is not on sale though. Okay. I think I'm out of strengths and weaknesses. Okay, let's use ChatGPT for once. ChatGPT 4.0 new model. Hey, I'm trying to list my strengths and weaknesses. Well, I'm going to first I'm going to ask it what it knows about me. What do you know about me? I don't want to show it because of my custom instructions. Okay, online savvy. Your frequent use of online platforms like YouTube and Twitter shows you are well versed in digital communication and community engagement. Emotional depth, curiosity and self-discovery, adaptability, self-awareness. I don't know. I'm not sure if I have that clear of an understanding of my strengths and weaknesses actually, but weakness is isolation, self-consciousness, true. Communications difficulties, yes. Romantic challenges, true. Guilt and shame, true. Uncertainty about career path. Physical health. I think I covered those, right? Physical things. Suggestions for improvement, build offline connections, body positivity, emotional expression, explore interests, career guidance, self-acceptance. Interesting. Okay, now let's do a new one, which is basically me asking, I'm trying to find my strengths and weaknesses. What are some questions you could ask me so that we figure them out together? Boom. I may turn my custom instructions off to see what it asks, like with a blank canvas. Okay, this is acceptable. What activities do you enjoy doing on your free time? What tasks do you find yourself procrastinating on? How do you handle stress and pressure? What are your most and least favorite subjects or topics to learn about? How do you typically approach problem solving? See, for example, what tasks or projects at work or school do you find most rewarding? In that sense, I did find pretty rewarding coding things. I found them pretty rewarding. The problem is that now I am comparing myself to others. I know that I'm way worse coder than others, but I did find myself doing well in those areas. What feedback have you received from colleagues, teachers, or supervisors? Describe a time when you overcame a significant challenge. What did you learn from the experience? What are your proudest achievements in your career or academic life? I don't have many of those, sadly. What areas do you feel like you need to improve to advance in your career or studies? Basically, in every area. How do you typically communicate with others, and how do they respond? Describe a situation you had to work as a part of a team. What role did you play? When I was part of a team, I've always been kind of, hey, yo, you can respond to ChatGPT now? That's cool. Wait, can I do something like this? One, activities. I enjoy watching YouTube videos about many topics: cars, music, analysis. People talking about stuff, right? People talking about stuff, seeing different travel videos. I watch a lot of travel videos. Travel videos of several types. People talking about their lives and emotions, seeing different lives and activities that people do, their day-to-day lives. I like driving spiritedly. I'm not good at it though. Never raced. I like going on rabbit holes and learning about new things. Two, what tasks do you find yourself procrastinating on? all kinds of things. Some things that I say I like making videos on several stages of the process, editing, reviewing, timestamping, etc. Sometimes things like cleaning my room, like deep cleaning my room and tidying stuff up, or throwing things to the trash. Or writing like to write things like long comments under YouTube videos that help me express things on them to express things. Mm. 3. How do you handle stress and pressure? Things that I want to write about, like stories I'd like to develop, or Okay, number 3. Sorry, I was reading WhatsApp. Hello to the second person if there is a new viewer. I am evaluating my strengths and weaknesses. I have arrived to some of these strengths that you can see here. And now I was asking ChatGPT to help me with those, and I was responding to the questions. So far I have responded to 1. What activities do you enjoy doing in your free time? And I said I enjoy watching YouTube videos about many topics: cars, music analysis, travel videos of several types, people talking about their lives and emotions, seeing different lives and activities that people do their day-to-day lives, right? Like, I don't know, I don't think he cares very much about the quality of the words. I like driving spiritedly. I'm not good at it though. I never raced. I like going on rabbit holes and learning new things. I sometimes like to write things like long comments under YouTube videos that help me bounce on them to express things that I'm thinking. Then, 2. What tasks do you find yourself procrastinating on? All kinds of things. Some things that I say that I like making videos on several stages of the process, editing, reviewing, timestamping, etc. Or writing about things that I want to write about, like stories I'd like to develop. Or sometimes things like deep cleaning my room and tidying stuff up or throwing things to trash. 3. Or doing things to level up my career, like coding, projects that I thought of, or doing things, or getting certifications, etc. Three, how do you handle stress and pressure? I don't know. I don't put myself in those situations often anymore. Back then, I think sometimes I procrastinated everything until the last minute and it worked. Sometimes it stopped working and I failed subjects, for example. And it impacted me negatively. Four. What are your most and least favorite subjects or topics to learn about? Least, probably things about politics, about local or foreign politics that people are very zealous about. Most, I like emotional stories that tie into things that I like traveling, cars, etc. So, for example, I like the technical side of cars, but also how it feels to drive the different kinds of cars, and also not just that. And the bonds that people have with their cars. Five. How do you typically approach problem solving? I don't know. Depends on the problem. I have some that I just don't try to solve and some that are trivial. Okay. Okay, some insights set procrastination, avoidance of stressful situations, inconsistency in hobbies and projects, ambivalence towards certain topics. Meh, I don't know. I don't mind this advice, but I don't. What if I want to spread myself too thin? What then? Okay, I'm ending stream. Thank you for being here, Mr. Ray Ayanami, and goodbye.